Hello everyone, I'm Benjamin Contreras,
Not mama.
and welcome to another segment of my gaming series that I'm doing on Jasper Cat Productions. And if you saw my update video, you can know that since I can no longer let's play any of the games I have on the 360,
Until I get them straightened out, I'm working on it.
I decided that it's about time we actually play something on the Wii, because it's actually been a while since we played it.
True.
And why not, what better way to start than with one of our favorite video game characters, Kirby.
Yay!
With the first game in the series, Kirby's Dreamland, for the original Game Boy. And I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can't really see a whole lot of the, so you can see more of the screen instead of like the huge pink outer screen filter that we can't turn off, by the way.
It's a pretty filter, though.
Yeah, it does look nice. And here we have the most iconic scene in all of Kirby history, the first stage of the game, Grain Grains. And this song has also gone in Kirby history as one of the songs that actually makes an appearance in every game. We go in here, we can get these potions that can heal us, but I don't really need it. And this Let's Play is probably only gonna be like 2 or 3 parts long, because the game is actually really short.
I think Kirby loses some of his adorableness being black and green.
Black and white.
Black and white looks gray to me.
That's pretty much, these are the only like colors on like the original Game Boy.
Yeah. Oh, I get that. But Kirby's so cute when he's pink.
We'll be able to see him later on when we get to our second game that we're gonna Let's Play. Because for those of you who don't know why this huge like filter is here, is because the way I'm actually playing this game is by the Kirby Dreams collection, which was a game that was released for the Wii to celebrate Kirby's 20th anniversary, and included quite a few of the main like retro style Kirby games. It went from this game all the way up to Kirby 64 for the N64. And for some reason they had this like very like, well, it does look nice, it does sort of distract because the screen is actually rather small. Especially for a camera like this.
Well, considering that it was Game Boy size, it's huge.
Yeah.
The world's hugest Game Boy. Is hugest a word?
Hugest? I think people would usually say largest.
Okay. Most huge.
And here we have the first boss. Also known as the easiest boss in video game history, we have Wispy Woods.
Also known as my kind of boss.
And his method of attack is that apples spawn in his tree, and Kirby can suck them up and spit them out at Wispy Woods, and he does not defend himself for anything.
Yay! That's why he's the best boss ever!
He's actually a recurring character in this series. He's appeared in almost every game as the first boss. We pick up that actually nukes everyone on the screen. And this game is actually before Kirby's real like powers of him being able to copy enemies' abilities. That was never in this game, actually. All he could ever do was suck things up and spit things out.
Are we gonna spend all 13 minutes on this particular game?
Well, that depends on how long we can yeah, I'm pretty much making, like, I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be.
But we're gonna complete this whole version of the game?
Yeah, we'll be able to complete it. I'm not sure if in one video, but probably like in 2. Because, like I said, the game is actually rather short. Anyway, here we have our first mini-boss. As you can no doubt tell, the pattern is actually rather simple. There we go. And now we can choose what door to pick. Or not, I guess. There we go. Still, even though this game is still like the starting point of the Kirby series, it still looks like a traditional Kirby game. And we already have the second boss. I believe each of these characters' names are Lo and La La La. They have ridiculous names, yes. They were actually from another game that was made by the same developers that made the Kirby series. It was called Adventures of Lolo. And the one on top there that I just attacked, he was the main character.
How can you tell them apart?
One of them has a bow on their head and one of them has nothing at all.
That's supposed to be
It's sort of pixelated, but you can kind of notice something.
Okay.
There we go. There are times where my timing isn't that good and I try to spit at them, but as soon as they do that, they walk right into the door.
Yeah.
Which can get kind of annoying sometimes.
Kirby is 3 people.
And now we have my personal favorite world song in this game. It just feels very cheery to me, and it fits Kirby rather well. Also, for some reason, they have stars in the water.
Lots of starfish. You wouldn't find starfish out of the water, unless it was dead.
And also, I might as well update you guys on how I'm actually going to be playing as many of the Kirby games that I have on here. And I'm not going to be playing each and every single one. The only ones I'm going to be able to play are the ones that I'm actually able to complete in like one sitting. Like, not necessarily one sitting, but I mean, like for example, the game that came after this game, Kirby's Adventure on the NES, that one I'm going to play because for a majority of the other ones, they're sort of like collectathon type of games where you have to collect certain items in order to not necessarily progress, but to actually get something worthwhile, because the sequel to this game, Kirby's Dreamland 2, you have to collect these sort of items to make the final boss actually appear and fight it. Because if you don't, you'll more or less get the quote-unquote bad ending, and in order to get the good ending, we have to collect a certain number of these items, and a lot of the time, for me at least, I'm not sure about anyone else, but for me it can sometimes be frustrating getting them. So, games like Dreamland 2 and 3, and unfortunately Kirby 64, as far as I know, I'm probably not going to be Let's Playing, unless I just play the game like normal and just collect everything off screen. But yeah, the other games like Kirby's Adventure and Kirby Superstar I'm going to be able to play on here. Any thoughts?
Not really.
Also, for some reason, this is also the only game in the series where Kirby doesn't have any sort of swimming animation. If you can see here, he's just infinitely jumping.
That's me in the water. I don't have any swimming animation either.
Well, neither do I.
No. Our people don't swim, do they?
No.
Oh, that's cute.
And look where we land.
On a whale? Oh, I was gonna say, we're gonna kill that whale?
No. And now we're all the way up into the clouds.
Oh, that's where I want to be, in the clouds.
Now, this power-up, this is called a mint leaf.
Oh, there was a lemon.
What it does is that it lets Kirby, like, I think it lets us, like, shoot out air, like, infinitely for a while. And for this is actually leading into the third boss fight. All we have to do is, like, shoot the blimp that has a cannon on here, and, like, avoid, like, the pattern that it has. So it's like a, sort of like a 2D shooter, like Galaga or stuff like that. It is actually sort of like a tradition in some of the Kirby games. there's always like a segment that's sort of like this.
Aw, Kirby is just so cute.
Yeah. And we have the fourth stage, Bubbly Clouds.
Yay, bubble clouds. Whoop whoop.
Is he gonna fire?
Oops. It scared me.
It scared me too.
That's it.
I guess that's where we're gonna end here.
Okie dokie.
I guess we're gonna be doing 2 parts of this.
Yeah. Took longer than we anticipated.
Yeah.
Yep.
So stay tuned for part 2.
Part 2.